I've been going to the Toronto Christmas market for over a decade, and I wanted to see how bad the prices have gotten with inflation. So I'm going to see if my family can spend the entire afternoon eating, snacking, and drinking for a total of $50. Can I budget this? Let's find out.
Kind of curious to see the size of these $5 snacks. That's actually pretty good. $5? I was not expecting that right off the get-go. Which one? Narnia Experience. Try our chocolate as well. They have the turkey sandwiches here. Christmas tree croissants as well. What the heck's a cookie? Buttery croissant cookie hybrid with a playful pop-up. Colorful chocolate. Got some poutine here as well. Just fries, $7. Fries of gravy, $9. And then basically you're looking at $12 for poutine, which is not too bad. Dubai crepes. What is with the fad with this? I never really understood it. They just seem kind of overpriced for what you're getting, but you know, it's a trend, it's a fashion trend right now, almost at this point. It's kind of just trendy in general. Take a photo with that on Instagram, maybe get a lot of likes or something. Okay, now we found the expensive place. And surprisingly, it's actually the busiest place in the entire Facility District market right now, which is shocking. So people really just want to spend their money on all these expensive little Christmas treats and toys. We got some souvenirs here as well. Like, what are the prices on these? That doesn't have a price on it. Did you bring it up to the front? Whoa, hold on. $300? Am I saying that right? $300 for this tea set. Cha Tea Collection. Holy crap. Okay. This place is way too fancy for me. Art Collection, $50 right there. Okay, yeah, so this is probably the most expensive place so far we've seen, but luckily we're mostly coming here for like hot chocolate foods. I'm not going to spend money on this stuff. But shout out, one of the best Christmas classics right here. What is the price on this here? 2024. Does it have the price on the back? Interesting. So I guess you have to bring it up to the front and just cross your fingers and hope that it's not going to break the bank. More souvenirs here. Artist gallery stuff. Do they have prices on here? This one does luckily have a price. $42. And no, it's not for that. It's for a small gingerbread right here on the inside. Yikes. That's pretty expensive. Yeah, if you're coming here to buy this stuff, maybe, I mean, that's a souvenir that you think is, you know, worth it at the time. I don't know. Maybe you're a collector in Christmas ornaments, but I always end up finding this stuff at the thrift store every year. Like, people just donate it immediately to the thrift store next year. Maybe hold on to it for a few years, a few Christmases. There's Elf right there. But just not for me. But I'm definitely leaning more towards getting hot chocolate soon. Here we are at the Drink of God's Ultimate Drinking Chocolate. I think this is probably the spot we're going to be looking for the nice hot chocolate. Hopefully. I think I see something over there. Alright, so we're looking at, what is that? $6.78 for one hot chocolate. I know we're supposed to be budgeting, but we're just going to share this. So we're going to split it. I feel like I'm going to have to splurge because this is real chocolate. So not like that fake pre-mixed crap. So hopefully it's worth it. Definitely not going for the truffles. Yikes. That is very expensive. This place, they need to make a lot of their money during the Christmas time, you know, that holiday season during the Christmas market. So I feel like you have to kind of price things up a bit. They also have some Cherry Merlot wine jam for $10. That's interesting. I've never tried anything like that before. Raspberry mimosa jelly, fig and vanilla jam. Holy crap, this is all stuff that seems very unique. So maybe this is like a food souvenir you can take home with you. It's still pretty pricey though. How is it so far?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good for $6, $6.78. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it looks all right. Pretty decent size, not super big, but it's got some whipped cream in there as well.
But it's a small cup from.
Oh yeah, that's super strong. Wow, it's good though. Yeah, that is very strong chocolate. I just realized a lot of the places aren't even open yet. That's kind of wild. It is about 12 o'clock midday. I guess a lot of them don't open until around that time. I've seen a lot of people getting started with setup. But maybe we came a little too early, but I'm surprised at how busy the market is. It's just incredibly busy, even early in the day. I know it's a weekend, but holy crap. Like, not even the most ideal Christmas day. You know, it's very kind of wet and gray, no snow on the ground, but I guess that's what you get when you're in Toronto. So I'm noticing something interesting here. They have an old box camera that they're using, and they're selling a frame and photograph, but you decide the price, it says right there. So that's kind of interesting. That's a good souvenir. unfortunately, we're not here for souvenirs, we're here for food. So what do you think's next? Pretzel, some snack, maybe lunch for us? Yeah, luckily Logan is at that age where he's not going to be a big budget kind of hindrance because he just basically eats small bits of fruits here and there and some breast milk. So that's it's going to save us. We'll probably be able to do okay right now with $50, I think. We got some gentleman hats here for $189. Okay. Not my style, but interesting. If it's your style, let me know in the comments. We ended up trying this place at the snack bar. They got some $5 snacks, pretzels, hot dogs, and also $5 beers. So it seems to be the best bang for your buck at the Christmas market right now if you're hungry or thirsty. $5. That's not a pint, that's like a 12 ounce, but not bad. $5. And during the Christmas market, you can't really complain about that, to be honest. We ended up getting a cheese pizza. It doesn't look the best, but for $10, it might be a decent enough small lunch for us to share. Yeah, it's not very good though, but $10. This is pretty cool. This place has a chocolate making room, so you can actually watch them make chocolate, which I guess is part of the experience. Definitely elevates the experience when you're buying chocolate. Fortunately, we're not going to buy chocolate here today. We did already have our hot chocolate. Don't have much of a sweet tooth, so I'm going to pass on that. I think we're going to get hungry soon, so I'm looking at maybe the Yorkshire pudding wraps or maybe a pretzel. You know, I really wanted the Yorkshire pudding burritos, but holy shit, they're $20 here, so we're going to pass on that. My God, we're going to have to maybe do a pretzel instead. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling this place right now. Worst case scenario, I like a nice German bratwurst or sausage would be good. Card only though, so my God, you cannot spend cash here. That's kind of crappy. So for $13, we ended up getting the loaded sausage on a bun, which is sauerkraut, peppers, fried onions, bacon bits. Not bad. Logan, you can't have this yet. He's getting pretty excited though, looking at the sausages being made. All right, time to make Logan a little jealous. He'll be eating food like this soon. Probably not that soon, but what do you think? For $13, is it okay? For the budget, success? What do you think of that, Logan? Pretty good.
Right, probably going to drop blood on his face.
He's looking at the camera. Good? Now we just left, and I have to say that overall food was okay. Wasn't the greatest. The pizza was not that great. The best thing we had was probably the sausage, to be honest. The chocolate milk was really good, but apart from that, it wasn't really all that exciting. I really wanted to try the Yorkshire pudding stuffed burritos, but for $20, I'm gonna not do that. $20 just sound like a little too expensive for a burrito, to be honest. Like, I know it's cool, it's fancy, it's like a nice traditional, like, English meal, actually. Kind of wrapped up Yorkshire pudding. I do like Yorkshire pudding, but I am not spending $20 on that. Okay, overall, I would say it was successful in terms of we didn't go over budget for $50, and we spent about 3.5 hours there. But honestly, I can't believe not only just how expensive in general Toronto is and the Christmas market is, but how crowded it's been. I've been going for almost a decade at this point. I know I missed a few years because we moved to Calgary, but I'm in shock at how busy it was. It wasn't even the best day. Super gloomy, ugly outside, but yet it was incredibly packed. Yes, we did go on a Saturday, technically, yes, but it was really early when we went there, because when you go really early as part of the budget, you don't actually have to pay a fee to get in. And even after, we stayed there long enough that the people that were there towards the end were people who were paying to get in. And I couldn't believe how busy it was. I can't believe all the crowds in the city. The traffic in Toronto is some of the worst in the world, and just the crowds for anything. Anything that you want to do, you're going to have to face ridiculous crowds. It just doesn't really feel worth it anymore. But regardless, oh, there you go, fire trucks. Just perfect timing for this video, but my God, unbelievable. I can't believe how bad it's gotten. I've been going for a decade, and it's never been this bad before. I can't believe how bad the Christmas market has become in terms of just the sheer chaos. But you let me know down below in the comment section if you've been this year, if you find that this year is worse than other years, or if you find it's actually not that bad. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.